Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today we are doing a get ready with me for work, and I was going to be using the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette, but I can't seem to find it right now, so we're going to be using the Blend Bunny All Done Up palette, which looks like this. I think I'll be using these two rows right here, mainly this row here, and to get ready with. And yeah, we'll be using this palette. It's a very beautiful palette. I've used it once before, and I'm going to be using makeup that I have been reviewing, and I'm going to be making a makeup speed reviews video for not this Saturday probably, but the Saturday after that, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to be using the Milk HydroGrip primer today because I don't have my thoughts fully formed on it, so I want to use it up some more. The times I've used it, I liked it, but I just want to make sure. It's been several days. It's been a while since I've used it, so I just want to make sure that I still am liking it. Sorry I haven't done one of these in a little while. I've just been going through it. Not mentally, but I've been going through a lot of doctor's appointments, trying to, if you don't want to hear about medical stuff, this probably isn't the video for you. But I am going to be getting my hysterectomy soon. I finally talked to somebody about scheduling my appointment, and I have to go see my primary care provider next week to get a pre-op approval, and my gynecologist said once I get that approved, I can schedule my appointment to get my surgery. I'm finished with my iron transfusions, but I'm sure they want to know what my iron is. My iron level is at. But I know that I won't get my iron checked. They said for a couple of weeks after my last transfusion. They said they don't check it until like 2 weeks after my last infusion. And my gynecologist wants my iron levels to be at a certain level before I have surgery. So I don't think this surgery is going to happen until June. In June. She wanted it to happen before my next period, but that's just not going to happen. Because my period's probably going to start any day now. This Milk Makeup HydroGrip I keep saying primer. It's a HydroGrip skin tint. I like it, but it's a lot thicker than my Reveal the Real skin tint. I don't think I like it as much. I think the only thing I like is that I got a better shade match. I'm using the Milk Makeup Future Fluid with it, concealer. I mean, for a skin tint, it seems like it's more of a foundation. Still trying to form my thoughts around this concealer too. And my first impression was that I liked it. And then I used it a couple more times and I wasn't real sure if I liked it as much. I think it worked good with the milk. I think the two milk products look good together. I got my nails done yesterday. You can tell by the hot pink and orange colors that I got. But I got my I finally got my pedicure. I finally got a pedicure done. And it felt so nice. I just felt bad for the nail tech that had to do my toes. Because it had been like almost a year since I had a pedicure. Okay, I'm going to be using this Morphe Sudden Heat Bronzer Stick and Flicker. I've used it before. All these things I've used before on camera. I really like this bronzer. I've decided for a warm toned bronzer. Well, you know, bronzer's just supposed to be warm toned. Otherwise, it's a contour. Well, I take that back. You can have a cool tone bronzer. Contouring is just it's just the technique. Contouring is just the technique. You can definitely have a cool tone bronzer. So, how are you doing? Let me know in the comments how your week has been. Last week, another thing I had to do to pre-prep for my surgery was get my doctor, my oncologist, who is checking my iron, wanted me to get a colonoscopy and an endoscopy to make sure everything was okay, that I wasn't bleeding internally. And I'm glad I got the endoscopy. Everything was fine with the colonoscopy. No problems there. But I do have a very large ulcer in my stomach, which I'm not surprised, really. I've had ulcers before in the past. But I'm glad it was just one ulcer. Just one ulcer, because I had several in the past before. So there's that. That could be causing my iron depletion. But I am done with my iron transfusions. And I gotta say, I do feel a lot more. You might not see it right now because it's early in the morning. But I do feel throughout the day a lot more energy. We'll see how I feel after my next period. Oh, I also got my eyebrows done yesterday too. They really know how to do my eyebrows there and keep my arc nice and archy. This is what I like to call my villain arc. My eyes. Okay, we're going to retry this Hourglass Unreal. If I can get it out. this right here. If it will come out. Blush. Okay, if the words will come out too. Because I've only used this once before, so I need to use it some more. That's very beautiful. Did I say this was in the shade Scene? As in On the Scene. SCENE. Beautiful scenery. A little of this goes a long way, obviously. Okay. I'm going to use my Huda Beauty malfunction setting powder today. I'm almost out of this. I do have a backup, though, of the Huda Beauty. I've been listening to, on Spotify, boy bands of the late 90s, or actually of the 80s, 90s, 2000s. And every morning I have one of those songs from that playlist stuck in my head. This morning it's a One Direction song called The Story of My Life. I don't know. I'm just a big boy band lover. Actually, I've got lots of songs stuck in my head. This morning, I'm going through a loop of them. That's just the one I'm currently stuck on right now. But that's what I listen to at work. I listen to boy bands on Spotify. They even have new Kids on the Block on the playlist, which is what was popular when I was in high school. But my heart will always belong to NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, who came out when I was in my 20s. Okay, I'm going to use this that I got from the NARS edit from Ipsy. It's just called a multiple stick, but you can use it as a highlighter. I don't know how I feel about my balm highlighters. I've got this one and the House Labs one. I just don't think I like them as much as my powder ones or my liquid ones. How am I doing on time? I'm gonna take it easy today. I'm not in a rush. I think this one's okay. Okay, we're gonna use this Kreyol. This is the castor oil that I bought. I'm gonna use it on my brows and my lashes to make them nice and shiny and help them grow. Not that I need help with my eyebrows, but I do with my lashes. I just put them on my brows, just out of habit. To make them nice and shiny. Make them look healthy. I got this from Ulta. Everything I'm using today will be linked down below. Just in case you're interested. If you heard that, that was my stomach going off. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. Okay. Do I want to do lips yet? Let's save lips for the last part. Okay, do I have all my brushes up here? Okay. I'm going into, let's see, what do I want to use? Let's go into this shade called Natural. It's kind of a grungy looking color, and you know I love those. Kind of a grungy yellowish green. Grungy green, light green. Really. So yeah, it seems like it's been a non-stop array of doctor's appointments and procedures being done. So I go see my primary care provider, which is actually a new doctor, on next week on Tuesday. Okay, that barely showed up, but it's a good transition color. Good transition color. Okay, let's go into this shade. Should we just do a green? Should we just do a green look? Let's go into Transform. Well, this is kind of a brown. This is kind of a murky green look. Let's go into Transform. Put it in the crease. Oh yes, it's blending very well. There's some shades you lay down and they won't move. Blend Bunnies moves with your brush. There's like a term they use for shades that don't move when you put it down. I forgot the term. It's not like spreading or blending. I forgot the term. But you know, when you lay down a color and it won't move, it won't spread out. I don't have that problem with Blend Bunny shades. Ooh. Okay, now we're going into Goddess. I have a big inspection at work next week. On Wednesday. And I feel pretty confident about it. I know what I'm doing. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking, wow, this is dark shade. That's literally all I was thinking. Okay, let's try to, that's a dark shade. Try to blend this out some. Blend it back some. So, yeah, we're just going to be like questioned on our procedures. Things like that. At nearly every job I've been at, we always have an inspection of some kind, an audit of some kind. Nearly every job I've done, well, no matter what it's been, that is almost like a black shade there. Okay, now we're gonna try this shade Goddess. No, Starlight. That last shade was Goddess. Okay, I think I'm gonna need a brush for this. This kind of green gold color, which I really like. Kind of a chartreuse. I think that's looking good. What do I think? Let's bring this shade back down here. This Goddess shade. Just a little bit. I wish this was more green and less black. Just a little less dark colored. Okay, let us put on some eyeliner pencil. Let's use black this time instead of brown. Okay. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna spray my face. Oh, yeah. This doesn't have a cap. You just turn it to open it. And this is the Huda Easy Bake spray. I find it's not mattifying. Maybe other people do. I find it's not mattifying on the face. Okay. It is a little aggressive and it does leave droplets on your skin. Okay. Kind of soften this up. Okay, what are we doing next? Mascara. And I'm using the Lash Without Limits mascara. I'm going to try to be mindful and not get it on my lid. This can be kind of messy. It's the only drawback of this mascara. Is that it's very wet and can get on your eyelids. But it has great volume and great length. And it's only like $4.99. So it is a great mascara. I really like this mascara. If I have to do a little bit of cleanup with it, I'm fine with that. But I'm trying to see if I can get it on without having to do that. I usually pause to do this, don't I? I'm sorry. I forgot about that. We're gonna have a little longer video today. So let's see if I was successful. More successful than usual. Okay, I'm gonna put my big brush brows on. I love a freshly waxed eyebrow on me. Okay, let's do lips. I'm going to use the Road Shape Stick and lean. I've really been enjoying this. Let's see how much of this I have left. No, I know I have more than that. I know I have more than that left. That's not fair. Maybe I've used it up more than I thought. I'm just using my NARS lip balm and my NARS Afterglow lip shine. Then we're going to set it with this Prisme Libre powder that I found works much better as a setting powder or a finishing powder, probably than a setting powder. But look at that. I have thoughts on this that I will save for my video. And that pan is exactly the reason why I think it's better as a finishing powder than a setting powder. The pan in that palette. Okay. I'm going to leave it here. I'm not going to take down my hair because my hair is very dirty. And I'm just going to wear it up in a bun today. And yeah, so this is the look. I think it came out very nicely. And I still got to search for that Mario palette. And these are my new nails, if anyone's interested. And yeah, tell me what you think of the look down below. Do you have this palette? I'll show you the shades I used. I just used these shades on this side here. These shades, this shade, this shade, this shade, and this shade right here. Those are the shades I used, and let me know what you think. And do you have this palette? Let me do an inner corner highlight. I'm going to use this Shine shade. It's kind of like a green multi-chrome or green duochrome kind of color. I don't know if it matches, but I need something in my inner corner. That's just a little something. Just a little something. Okay. Alright. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And if you made it this far and you really didn't like it, go ahead and leave a thumbs down. Just leave me some kind of engagement. Something to let me know that you're here. And yeah, share this with your friends if you think they would like it. And subscribe if you haven't already. Go ahead and do that. Would love to have you as part of this channel. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, love you so much. And I will see you in the next video, sending you out all of those good vibes. And yeah, see you later. Okay, goodbye.